Eastern Conference juggernauts.
Oh, B.A., this will be a great test for both sides. They're each loaded with talent, and I wouldn't be surprised if these teams end up meeting in the postseason.
And the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Mobley outside. And here's Garland to the middle. The jump hook. Allen can't get it to go. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a three-point game. And here's Thompson for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
That free throw misses.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
He's off on the second. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Portis outside. Pass to Harris. And here is Hayward. From the arc. On target from range.
The deep shooting ability of Hayward is invaluable. A forward who stretches the D.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. From 18 feet away. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Cunningham against Garland. Cunningham passes to Hayward. Here's Cunningham. Coming off a terrific game against New York. Over Garland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Darius Garland.
And just a high IQ play. Cunningham goes for a pump fake, and now he's headed to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Allen, the pass to LeVert. Shoots from the baseline. And that one comes up a bit short. Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Out to Portis. Back to Hayward. Portis with a screen on Garland. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. LeVert passes to Allen. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Hardaway's checked in for Detroit.
For the Cavaliers, Allen. 1 shot.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Hayward outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And he's going for the oop here. Hardaway up top. He's checked by LeVert. Here's Portis for 3. LeVert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Allen. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Okoro with the ball. There's the triple, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Reed's checked in for Detroit. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Gallinari, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Merrill, he's checked in for LeVert. And it's Porter Jr. in for Garland. Right side, Hardaway. Harris outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And the Cavs with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Merrill passes to Gallinari. Back to Merrill. Jacks up a 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Portis with it. Now Porter defending. Hardaway, the pass to Portis. Cunningham outside. Over Strus. And it's Cunningham missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Merrill outside. Outside Strus. Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. Tie game in Detroit. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Darius Garland is out there with Sam Merrill. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Gallinari in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Holland gets the bucket.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
The Cavs trailing. Now Strus. Still no points. Let's go with a 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Holland. He's covered by Gallinari. Cunningham outside. Picked by Reed. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
Back to Cunningham. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Good D by Niang.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. Garland's got 7.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days, so look, why not shoot it and make it?
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Niang, and LeVert subbed in for Merrill. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers leading. Knocked loose. To the left wing. Pass to Garland. Now here's Strus. Mobley outside. Three-pointer. Unloads. Strus' shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The three, Hardaway buries it from 3. Hardaway's gotten himself going here. His first point to the game on the deep ball. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Strus. No good. Nice D from Thompson. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Cunningham passes to Portis. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. If you look at the Cavaliers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Pistons, they've begun this year playing with some real fire and has produced some top-notch basketball, doing better than many expected.
The Pistons making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Cunningham with the ball, picked up by Allen. Portis, nice D from Allen.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in. Throw good. LeVert. What's impressive about Karis LeVert? He's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Harris on the attack. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 5.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Thompson. Mobley against Harris. 4-3. LeVert with a rebound. LeVert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Drives to the hoop. The Pistons clear it. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hayward. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Detroit on top. They're up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
Look at Detroit. They've shown they're one of the best teams in the league. Maybe not the best, but maybe like number 3 looks fair to me.
Yes, with the way they've executed, it would have been.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Pistons.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
That's it for us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cade Cunningham out there with Gordon Hayward. And it's Portis in at center, filling out the middle. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Cunningham passes to Hayward. Harris on the wing. Cunningham looking it over. 6 to shoot. Over LeVert. Offensive board. Here's Portis for 3. Can't hit that one.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Here's LeVert. Okoro outside, beyond the arc. Outside for LeVert. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. LeVert's got 6.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Cade Cunningham on top.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Hayward outside. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. He has 7.
I mean, scoring on all 3 levels. Gordon Hayward is such a difficult assignment.
Okoro outside. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. The 3 from Okoro. The Pistons clear it.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Pass to Harris. Here's Hayward. Clock at 6. Over LeVert. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Now Mobley. Outside Garland. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Cunningham. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. That one's wide left. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. LeVert finds Mobley. Back to LeVert. And he lobs it up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Sunday, they're off to New York to face off with the Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against the 76ers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Sasser's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Cavaliers trail by 7. Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. To win the drought. Knocks it down from distance. Strus has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Darius Garland.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Back to Sasser. Hayward for 3. Connects from downtown. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Detroit leading by 7. Hayward, the pass to Thompson. Here he goes from downtown. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Harris has got 8.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And some changes here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Portis. Holland comes in for Thompson. And Hardaway is subbed in for Hayward. Merrill passes to Allen. Allen with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Merrill. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Sasser outside. Outside Hardaway. Harris outside. From outside the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Gallinari's shot is off. The Pistons lead by 8. Pass to Holland. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Allen. Merrill outside. Unloads from 13. Yep, that one goes. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Up here. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. We've got Sam Merrill. Max Strus is out there with George Niang. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Gallinari in at the 5, roaming the paint. From deep, Strus. And Reed pulls it down. Detroit leading by 8. Cunningham outside. From the top of the key, basket's good.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Merrill outside. Pass to Niang. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Portis, he's checked in for Detroit. And Cleveland with a change here, too. LeVert's checked in for Merrill. Niang with a double team. And he makes it. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Cunningham. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Clock at 4. Here's LeVert. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
LeVert. Karis LeVert. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Out to Hayward. The 3-ball. And again, the Pistons missing. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 12-point game. Mobley outside. Back to Okoro. Pass to Allen. Now Garland, defended by Portis. Okoro passes to LeVert. Allen a screen. This one for 3. Allen tipped back in for 2.
When you have a traditional big man like Allen, you expect those offensive boards. Second chance points are a must.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Cunningham missing. Cavaliers trail by 10. Out to Garland. Launches it. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Portis with a screen on Garland. Here's Cunningham. Here's Harris. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
Good job by Harris, forcing the contact right there, making the D send him to the line.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And Allen gets it to go.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy, and Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Cunningham against Garland. Cade takes the hit and delivers.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Okoro outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Thompson passes to Hayward. Harris, a screen on Garland. And here's Cunningham outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Pistons.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Cade Cunningham.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
That one drops for him.
The assist.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Cunningham outside. LeVert with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And here's Cunningham outside. And he cans that one. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's